Alright, let's get this thing going, shall we? I think several downloads were going at the same time. Alright, so fine.
It's the National Hockey League's mid-season spectacle, the 2019 NHL All-Star Game. For the fourth consecutive year, we have 4 teams representing each of the 4 divisions, and the teams will skate in a 3-on-3 single elimination format to crown a winner. In our first semifinal, it's the Central Division and Pacific Division. We bring you inside the SAP Center, or the Shark Tank as they call it here in San Jose, California. It's the culmination of a fantastic NHL All-Star weekend. Time for the puck to drop, and we are underway. Pass finds the stick of Ryan O'Reilly. Right there on the doorstep, he can't finish it. Still on out in front, and it's Landeskog. The 26-year-old Swede doubles the lead for the Central Division All-Stars. It's 2-0. Hold on a minute, Pacific Division trying to get back into this one, and that's Erik Karlsson, the hometown defenseman. One of their own Sharks here in San Jose, and listen to the crowd as he cuts it to a 2-1 deficit. Pacific Division needs to be careful. This one's starting to get away. Speaking of getting away.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I did. I do have that. Jesus. Oh, am I? Nice.
Brittany, as we kick this off, you are a professional racing driver. What do those words mean to you?
You know, the words that really blow me away is when fans come up to me and say, "Hey, champ." That's something I don't think I will ever get used to. I've heard, you know, as a kid, fans calling my dad champ. So, you know, to share that same title with him is something very special.
The 29th champion in the history of NHRA Mellow Yellow Top Fuel Racing is Brittany Force. John Force is overcome with emotion.
Growing up with a celebrity, growing up with John Force, when did you know that your dad was a star?
For me, it was always normal. I grew up out at these racetracks with my sisters, you know, going out to the ropes when my dad was signing autographs with tons of fans shouting his name. I got used to it.
Who are you when you put that helmet on?
I'm definitely passionate and motivated, determined, and I think those are all qualities that come from my dad.
Oh, and Brittany was there and gave it away, and Brittany the champ.
Oh, shit.
I remember looking down, seeing this car in front of me, completely the nose end turned back towards me, and thinking, oh my gosh, somebody wrecked their car. And it wasn't until I saw Monster on the side of it that I knew it was my car. That is something that will really mess with your head. Like, how did you get to this point? And I have no memory of anything before it. I remember my dad and Courtney looking down on me, talking to me, telling me everything's fine, I'm fine, and they're there for me.
Did you wrestle with the idea of returning to the sport?
Obviously, you look at how much pain you're in. You look at the bruises up and down your body, but I was very fortunate that I was only beat up, nothing worse. But to feel that and come back out just 2 weeks later, it's tough. But for me, I couldn't let my mind go there because I love the sport so much, and I'm not gonna let fear or anything hold me back. I love driving my car, I love being with my team, and I love winning races.
We put a rest to the 2018 season. What are your goals for 2019?
Definitely want to win more races, and we want to be back in the hunt for going after a championship.
Brittany, you reigned over this season as the Top Fuel World Champ. Last closing thoughts on what this season will be for your career?
Well, we're back where it all started last year for us. We won a championship here, and this is the last race of the season. We want to finish strong. We want to end up in that winner's circle, so we're going to battle it out, and we want to take home a win.
That's pretty cool. I like her. She's got girl balls. Yeah. I really don't know about the ballad. Yeah, let's watch this one. I'm gonna try doing like one video out of each section.
For the 32nd time, we welcome you to WWE Survivor Series. For the one time a year, Raw and SmackDown compete in head-to-head competition.
Get your ass out of here!
What a great strategy for Team Raw. You want the monster among men in there. And it's Samoa Joe.
And McIntyre just tagged himself in.
So it'll be Drew McIntyre starting things. And Samoa Joe from behind. Look at the Coquina clutch on Drew McIntyre. Right out of the box, McIntyre's in trouble. And the infighting for Monday Night Raw could cost them here tonight.
McIntyre able to escape, but Joe just blasting everything.
And again going for the clutch.
It is cinched in.
Drew McIntyre trying to use his long body. Great counter by Drew. More kick to Joe McIntyre. Cover. Just like that. Rise up 5-4.
That's that speed and agility that Baron Corbin was talking about.
Here comes the monster. And Miz looks like he's seen a monster.
He's about to get these hands.
And again, McIntyre tags himself in.
Really? You learning Russian? I got this! I got this!
And things breaking down for Team Raw. And now Balor and Ziggler and Lashley trying to play peacekeepers. SmackDown getting involved as well. And now SmackDown trying to take out the monster. Mauling away at Strowman.
Strong tactic.
And Braun Strowman blasting out.
Look out, Ray.
We're just a few hours away from the 619. SmackDown taking it to Strowman.
Wait.
No.
God, look out, guys, look out. Shane McMahon now ripping apart the announce table here. What on earth? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Look
No
at Shane.
way. Come on,
Shane's going up to
Shane.
the top rope. Shane's going up to the top rope. Strowman's in trouble here on the table. Shane McMahon with a elbow drop through the table, through Strowman.
The monster is down for the count.
Yeah, but so is Shane.
Right now, Raw has been decimated.
Miz is in the driver's seat.
Oh, the Glasgow kiss.
Is that enough to somehow put Miz away here?
McIntyre with a headbutt. Glasgow kiss finds its mark on the moneymaker.
McIntyre back to his feet. He had an opportunity to make a tag and he didn't do it.
Oh!
Very defiant McIntyre. And now Balor's going to tag his own way into this match. And a kick to his teammate. Raw is imploding before our very eyes. Balor into the second rope. Could this be enough? 619 from Mysterio. Dropping the dime. Got him. Mysterio is even things up.
has been eliminated.
It is 4-4. Roll through by Ray. Ziggler over the top. Ray again caught him with a kick right to the side of the face.
Now the Miz has led SmackDown's team tonight. A completely selfless captain.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I am sort of impressed with the way Miz has been the captain of this team, but I'm also impressed with that man, Shane McMahon. I've been impressed with Rey Mysterio. I've been impressed with Jeff Hardy. And now Shane McMahon somehow on his feet, dragging himself into the ring after crashing through the table moments ago.
Oh, this maniac's not going to do this, is he?
No way.
We saw him do this at the World Cup to the same man, Dolph Ziggler.
Shane's taken years off of his career.
Shane
Tonight
looking
alone.
for coast to coast. A connects to Dolph Ziggler. Can Shane McMahon capitalize? He drags Dolph toward the middle of the ring. Covered by Shane. Shoulders are down. Got him. SmackDown with a 4-3 lead.
Here comes Strowman.
And this is what SmackDown did not want to happen. They did not want Strowman to be in this match. Jeff Hardy, though, trying to allow Strowman not to gain any momentum. Went for the twist of fate.
Just overpowered.
Power slam. Cover by Braun. Goodbye, Hardy. It's 3-3.
Jeff Hardy has been eliminated. This match is insane.
Mysterio from the top.
We've seen Rey Mysterio in David versus Goliath matches over the years. Remember some of the classics he's had with the Big Show, but he's never met the monster among men.
He's got him lined up right where he wants him.
Braun about to go to another area code. Maybe not. Interception.
Look at
Power
this.
slam.
2, 3.
Raw with 3 left.
Mysterio has been eliminated.
SmackDown with 2 men left.
You see the look on Miz's face?
You say 2 men, you got the Miz in a crumpled heap of what used to be Shane McMahon.
Left for Raw, you have Lashley, McIntyre, and Strowman.
That is a scary trio.
Let's get in there! Oh, Shane is down and out now. The attack is on.
Oh, come on.
He was just run down by Strowman.
The speed of a 385-pound monster is terrifying.
Good luck, Miz. Power slam!
Please.
2, 3.
1 man
Too
remains.
easy.
The Miz has been eliminated.
3 men remain for Raw. 1 man remained for SmackDown.
Man, he's aged.
I think it just dawned on Shane McMahon the task that he has before him.
It's impossible. It is downright impossible.
Oh my God!
A T-Rex drop kick.
Oh,
Lord.
shit.
This is it.
Braun Strowman with Shane like a trophy. Running power slam. Raw wins.
Here are your winners and Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Braun Strowman.
Corbin from behind. I guess Corbin believed it was best to go after a first strike on Strowman, because now that Survivor Series is over, Strowman could go after Corbin. Braun Strowman is irate. Braun Strowman still has his eyes set on Baron Corbin.
Get in the ring. High-flying, off-the-ropes insanity. Roman Reigns with the spear. Kinshasa. It's multi-man mayhem. Awesome.
Dad, isn't my turn yet?
It's only been 10 minutes.
It's been 4 hours.
WWE figures Reigns Championship titles and masks each sold separately.
Coming up next, you will see Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. From the Raw side of things, from SmackDown Live, it's Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is here to show everyone she's the pedigree of sports entertainment.
Ronda Rousey better be very, very careful not to underestimate Charlotte Flair.
Oh, come on. I want her to win. Since everyone hates her.
Well, the thing about Ronda Rousey, too, you knock off Charlotte Flair tonight, your legend just continues to grow here in WWE. Charlotte Flair, her legacy on the line as well, if she can knock off Rousey in a brawling start to this match.
I had to question this strategy by
Why
Charlotte
is he
Flair.
keeping interfering?
Close quarters with Rousey. Yeah, but so technically gifted, you're going to have to overpower her.
But the thing about this is Charlotte is not backing down. Charlotte is standing tall. This is her ring, Charlotte says. One thing about Charlotte Flair is she is standing toe-to-toe with Rousey tonight. Nice takedown.
Preventing Ronda Rousey from really using...
Yeah, but you don't need to challenge Ronda Rousey's cardio. She defeats everybody right away. She does quick matches, gets the job done.
I completely agree. I'm just...
Ronda face first off the bottom turnbuckle. And Ronda is dangling. Charlotte Flair now hopes to take advantage.
Sake, dude. Yeah.
And now Charlotte bearing shoulders into the spine, and now working on the lower back and the leg of Ronda Rousey. This has been great strategy by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte spent so much time watching the career
Throw by Charlotte
of Ronda Rousey.
Great
and tonight,
suplex, cover on Rousey, hooks the leg, and Ronda gets the shoulder up.
Good.
Again, watch
fucking
this.
umpires fucking her up.
Elbow by Charlotte, and I believe that is what opened up the cut on Ronda Rousey.
Could be.
Sure, Becky Lynch is watching somewhere else. Getting close eye on this.
This may be one of the, or may be the most physical match Ronda's been involved in.
Like if there is a cut, it's inside Ronda's mouth.
This is a slugfest between these two women.
Come on.
Backbreaker from the Queen.
Kick right to the mush of Ronda Rousey, and now Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey's in trouble. How does she respond to this attack by Charlotte,
get up.
who's now going up to the top rope, looking for a patented moonsault?
Yes.
Got her feet up.
This is the most physical matchup that Charlotte Flair's been in.
And Ronda Rousey now, with Charlotte up on her shoulders, and Ronda rolling through. And now Ronda's fired up.
This is where she gets rowdy.
Ronda got caught with a spear.
No, come on, get up.
From out of nowhere.
Yes.
Toe and a half. Ronda Rousey with Charlotte up on her shoulders. And she calls that move there the Piper's Pit, paying homage to Roddy Piper, providing chaos in the match, and now setting Charlotte up. And now both women spilling out under the bottom rope, and that's going to force a separation.
Brilliant move.
Another breather.
7-time champion knows exactly what to do to buy herself some time from the rowdy one.
And meanwhile, Ronda Rousey and Charlotte.
Oh, 2 by.
Why on earth? And now driving Ronda into the steps. Are you kidding me? Why did you do that? And I don't think Charlotte is done yet.
The Queen's defending her kingdom from the baddest woman on the planet. This is Charlotte Flair's world.
I mean, somebody's got to break this up. Charlotte Flair is destroying Ronda Rousey with a kendo stick. Charlotte Flair has completely lost it.
Oh, not the fucking chair.
Charlotte Flair with a steel chair in hand now. Oh, that's going to cost Charlotte.
At this point, it's not about finances. It's not about
come on.
Personal pride.
The questions of whether she could win the big one
Get
anymore.
out the
in her
way.
battles with Becky.
Self-doubt in this business can be an ugly, destructive thing.
And maybe it all came creeping up on Charlotte tonight to the point where she just snapped.
Oh, you know it's coming.
Yeah. It's going to cost the Queen.
Charlotte Flair now attacking officials.
Rousey's neck is trapped inside the steel chair.
Oh, God!
Ow!
We need help out here. We need help. Ronda Rousey is seriously hurt. Something happened to Charlotte Flair tonight. Ronda Rousey could not even defend herself. She was absolutely helpless.
Man, brutal. Damn, I wanted her to win. Paranormal evidence, huh? Yeah, let's do this one.
This is a ghost box or a spirit box. It's a radio that's been modified to scan the broadcast spectrum hundreds of times per second, never stopping. The theory is that it allows spirits to use their energy to communicate through the device.
Do you have something you want to say to me? I'm here. He just said I'm here, clearly. Hello?
That was disappointing, but not surprising. Nutcracker, huh? I'm not a fan of tennis. One second. Let's see what this is about. SoftBank? What the heck is this? I'm just looking to see what's actually in here. So we have music and Yeah, match highlights. Someone that I'm actually familiar with.
And we are good for liftoff here in Michigan between Manchester United and Liverpool. Drawn from far and wide. The importance of this International Champions Cup underlined by the huge following enjoyed by two of these major club names from England. And it feels like it's almost full here. An extraordinary turnout. It really is something special. They've hesitated here and they've been bailed out. Mo Salah was in, and that's a good piece of work by Grant. Very good. Milner again. Van Dijk around the back. Very nearly Van Dijk into the net. Now can United break quickly? Nice disguise by Milner, on by Mane. He and Salah working together well. Salah goes over. Liverpool have a penalty. Now Lee Grant for Manchester United. Can he make a headline? The new man? Not like that, because that was pretty much unsavable from Mane. Liverpool lead 1-0.
Calmness personified. Staring Lee Grant. Waiting for him to move. And he just strokes it to the bottom corner. No chance, Lee Grant.
She's looking to make quick amends. But was fouled. It's a Manchester United free kick. It is Pereira. And it's a fantastic leveller for Manchester United. The young goalkeeper for Liverpool never even moved. 1-1.
What a free kick we've just witnessed.
Time short in the first half. Mane looking for Salah. Didn't quite get to it.
Got into some great areas. Liverpool just haven't been able to capitalise on it.
Shaqiri forward. Why he's got to keep him quiet. Liverpool go in front for the second time. Shaqiri made the burst forward and therefore gets the assist. And if he needed a goal, and life is timing, it's all worked out nicely there for Klopp, Liverpool and Daniel Sturridge. Liverpool are stretching United again and again. Penalty. This may put it beyond United. Sheyi Ojo is entrusted with the job. It was Mane in the first half. Ojo.
Well, he had a little debate with Daniel Sturridge about who is taking this penalty kick.
Liverpool come again and again. United are all over the place. Shaqiri. I told you. Welcome to Liverpool.
We've seen him do it before. From outside the 18-yard box as well. This is becoming slightly embarrassing for Manchester United. Because Liverpool are really driving this performance and result.
It was the usual feisty affair between Manchester United and Liverpool, but all the smiles are on Liverpool's faces. They ran away with it in the second half. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 4 in the International Champions Cup.
Atmosphere, obviously, fantastic. Two amazing goals. I think Andrea Pereira and Shaqiri, they were two beautiful goals.
That's Roma. No, we do this one.
Boys will soon have it all their own way here at the AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. It's Barcelona against Roma in the International Champions Cup. And these two renewing their rivalry, a rerun here of the sensational UEFA Champions League quarter-final in April. Roma looking a bit wide open here inside the first couple of minutes and very nearly going behind. Munir might have made more of that. Layoff, moving it so beautifully here. That's a sensational start by Barcelona. Rafinha tucked it away. They were just way too good for Roma. Malcolm goes again, and again, and again, and Olsen gets down superbly to deny him what would have been second campaign as a Barca player. I'm not sure Olsen would have got that. Good again. That was nice. Got away from Longley. Did brilliantly and Roma level. All the work done by Kluivert. El Shaarawy tucked it in. As brilliant as they've been going forward, Barcelona perhaps switching off defensively. Academic now. It is half-time. The entertainment level has been right up there here tonight in the AT&T Stadium. That's by Rafinha. And it's a tap-in, Barcelona back in front. Malcolm, oh, he couldn't miss it, could he?
And a simple finish, but a reward for a very good performance so far from him again.
Tabla, great movement by Puig. It's a decent piece of work this time. Albert Ruiz was in, and Morante rather makes amends. Now he goes again, Schick. Perotti was in the middle, and he has found a teammate this time more promising. It's Perotti now for Roma.
Come on, put it in.
It's going to get in there. It's 2-2, and there was a mighty slice of luck in it. But with Roma, they are never down and out. They always find a way to come back, it seems, especially against Barcelona. Luca Pellegrini is the left back now. Did that well.
Go on.
And the goalkeeper is beaten, Silerson. Roma lead 3-2. They just never know when to quit. Cristante got it. Trying to bring Schick into it again. He goes over
that's
here.
A penalty.
I think it's a penalty. Perotti strokes it home into the roof of the net, and it's 4-2 to Roma, and maybe now no way back for Barcelona. And Roma buoyed by beating Barcelona. They make quite a habit of it, however much the odds are stacked against them.
È uno stadio spettacolare, stupendo, unico, credo, non avevo mai visto uno stadio così bello. È stato anche un'ottima cornice di pubblico, per quello è stata una bella esperienza venire qui a Dallas.
The stadium is just spectacular, impressive. I'd never experienced and seen something like that before, so all in all it was a great experience being here.
Fair enough. Alright, let's do one of the other videos. So I definitely recommend, if you like sports, like I know there's several people that are into sports, definitely try this. Full game replay, nice. Alright, we don't have time for a full game, but let's just do...
In Philadelphia with Julianne Vianney, I'm Jonathan Yardley. We saw the Philadelphia 76ers and the Sacramento Kings, and for a rare time, we saw all 5 Sixers starters together.
Yeah, new look team since February, and boy did they look good. A bunch of players in double figures, and they passed the ball too, which was important.
Check out the best of the Sixers and the Kings in virtual reality. Sacramento, this group pretty comfortable together.
Nice.
There's Jimmy Butler getting involved. Oh, the follow, Joel Embiid. Harrison Barnes has fit right in with the three-point shooting that Sacramento is known for. Keeps it with the Philly. Oh, boy!
Probably see it better in VR. Nice. Great looks. I mean, I really like the passing of Sacramento.
Bagley over Marjanovic. Tie game, 37-37. That's the Jimmy Butler they traded for.
They're hanging around because the defense is letting up for Philly. Whoa, that's a hack.
And one! Jimmy buckets!
Now that was a heck of a play.
Oh, yes. That's filthy from De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is the target. He feeds Giles. Terrific flush, terrific ball movement.
Guess I should support the Sixers.
We're not satisfied
They're the local
with
team.
Victories. We
Well,
want
my
to get
local
to
team.
the playoffs, so he's got to continue to play like that.
ATO. Tobias Harris. Bobby and Toby. Simmons attacking and scoring at will. Great feed by Barnes, and Cauley Stein slams it home. 5-point game.
Nice move.
How about TJ McConnell? Barnes. Ooh, that's pretty. A step back three to make it a 4-point game once again. At the other end, Jonathan They'll feed the beast. Embiid against Cauley Stein. Fade away. Yes!
Oh, it's a big shot.
And the Philadelphia 76ers move back into a tie for third place with a 123-114 win over Sacramento. Very impressive in Philly.
A lot of new faces on this team this season in the second half of the year. How pivotal is it to build that chemistry as you guys continue to move forward and get something out of your second unit?
It's huge. We don't have much time left. Guys joined the team late, so we don't have much time. As I said again, I think it's huge. We get everybody comfortable and get ready for playoffs.
Thanks a lot, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah, no interest in what they were saying for obvious reasons. Yeah. What's that? Comedy again? Oh, music. Let's do the boxing one next. We have a civil war, huh? We just had the NBA, so what's this? I want to know what this is. No, not that. This. Comedy. What is comedy doing with sports? It's either sports, not one or the other, not both.
Ladies and gentlemen of this backyard, shh. Ladies and gentlemen of this backyard, make as much noise as you can for Mr. Jared Logan! And more for Brad and Mecky, who is so funny. Come on. Great. I love an outdoor show. The temptation to misuse the microphone and just perform for the whole neighborhood and just... Attention, everyone. There has been a biological attack. Leave your homes and wait for National Guard units. Walk out of your house right now. Go see if they're walking out. The National Guard is coming. Stand on your lawn wearing a hat. See if they did it. See if they did it. I do have a plan if the police do show up. If you guys see police walk in there, I'm suddenly gonna go, now who's excited to sell Herbalife? And I want you guys to just go crazy. Let's try it one time. Now who's excited to sell some Herbalife? Perfect.
She's double
all right,
fisting it.
I'll tell you about me. I am from West Virginia, is the state that I'm from. And yeah, that is the sound that people make. And if you want to know what that's like, right now you can go on Netflix right now, and there's a documentary you can watch called Recovery Boys. And it's about young men trying to recover from an OxyContin addiction. And it sums up what it is like to be from West Virginia. All of the men in the documentary live in West Virginia. And at one point, one of them starts using again. And he says something that'll be burned in my memory forever. He starts using again, and his drug counselor goes to him and is like, why are you using again, man? Why are you doing this? You're ruining your life. And the guy goes, I'll tell you what, man. There ain't nothing to do here. And I was like, wow, that's so real. But then I thought he was from Wheeling, West Virginia, this guy, so I thought I'll go on TripAdvisor and see what there is to do there. And I went on TripAdvisor, and the number one thing to do in Wheeling, West Virginia, I shit you not, it just says suspension bridge. So I guess you can take the OxyContin, or you can jump off that bridge. You have choices. You have options. I was also raised Pentecostal Christian. Yes. No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I feel better now. I'm okay. A lot of people are like, what's that like? Well, we believe different things than probably how you grew up believing. Like, for example, there's a lot of debate about abortion right now and when a human life is created. And I want you guys to know that as a Christian, I was raised that a human life is created the moment that the tip of the penis is exposed to open air. And that's why as a Christian I wear a condom at all times. As a Christian. And I get a lot of you are like, how do you keep a condom on with a flaccid penis? Look at me. It's rarely flaccid. But what I do is, as a Christian, I wear a cock ring at all times.
I saw that.
As a
She was
Christian.
drinking from the cannon.
So as a Christian, I wear a condom,
She drank someone else's
a
drink.
cock ring, and a promise ring. And those are the 3 rings of Christianity. The new book by me, Jared Logan. Available at my house in napkin form. I haven't typed it up yet. Everybody at my church, every Sunday someone would get saved. Do you know what that means when you get saved? Yes. So anyway, thanks for your help. It's where someone asks Jesus to come into their heart and wash them free of sin. And if you've never seen it actually happen, it's like the most boring shit you've ever seen in your life. Like, every Sunday the preacher would be like, who would like to be saved today? And every Sunday, as like I'm like 11 years old, I'm like, surely no one today. Like, it's not a big town. We've got everyone accounted for. Maybe I'll make it home in time to watch a fucking cartoon today. And every time some asshole, I'd like to have Jesus wash me free of sin. Fuck! I would compare watching someone get saved to watching someone get proposed to in the restaurant you're in. Like, it feels very emotional for them, but you're just sort of like, where is our server? You know, like, I feel like this is delaying my frittata. Hi, I had a frittata. No, I'm happy for them. Is the frittata coming? Can you check with the chef? Thank you. Some of these jokes are new. I had writer's block, so I read a self-help book called The War of Art. Do not read it. Self-help needs to be up to date. I got halfway through the book, I checked the copyright, 2001. And all the guy's advice was from 2001. At one point he was trying to convince me to not give up, and he wrote, you want to hear the story of someone who never gave up? Lance Armstrong. No, that's not. That ended in chaos. That's not helpful to me. I feel like our phones only make us more anxious. Here's a story about that. The other night, I was at home. I was cooking, chopping some cucumber. I had music on, Spotify's Fresh Folk playlist. And I was having a little night for myself. And I was feeling very good. All of a sudden, my phone buzzed in a way it doesn't normally buzz. I picked it up, and it was an Amber Alert. So now the night is ruined. Because somewhere a young girl is missing, and I had to be notified. I don't know about you guys, but every time I get an Amber Alert, I'm like, okay, I'll keep an eye out. If they come through my kitchen, I'll try to stop them. I want to opt out of Amber Alert. I want to write them and be like, I was a theater major in college. I'm not good at recognizing specific cars. And you're going to love this joke because it's a little bit feminist. You'll like it.
My bad, I didn't mean to skip it.
You're very present in a way I wasn't expecting. And that's not your fault, but every time I look over, you're just like, and I'm like, wow, hi. But you're gonna love this bit. Okay, so are you a Goss fan? Are you a Gosling fan?
I'm neutral.
Okay, fair enough. Well, the way, okay, she's gay. No, I think she might be, or she is right now, which is great. I'm a fan of Gosling. I think he's amazing. But in these, it's a biopic about Neil Armstrong, right? So what they always do in these movies is they get an incredible actress. For this movie, they got Claire Foy. She's amazing. If you've ever seen The Crown, she has all this range. She is an incredible actress. But it's a biopic about Neil Armstrong. So the only role they have for her is she plays the wife, you know. And her role in the movie, you can see in the trailer, she's just like, you be careful out there, Neil, you know. That's what she gets to do, you know. But then you can tell that someone at the movie studio was like, fuck that. We got Claire Foy, and I'm a feminist. We have to write her a scene where she gets to be supportive at NASA. So there is in the trailer a scene that definitely never happened in history. Where Neil Armstrong's wife marches into NASA. They let her in. I don't know why. They're like, it's a woman with a bone to pick. Let her through. She marches in and she walks up to them and she goes, you be careful out there. Feminism, we did it. But if I was Claire Foy and they showed me that scene, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm not doing it. I demand that my character be an alcoholic who is unsupportive of the moon landing. And there'd be a scene where Neil Armstrong comes home and I'm like, well, look who decided to show up. How was Neptune, Neil? One small step for man, you can't even take out one bag of garbage. You piece of garbage. Step away from that speaker. How do I know when this is over? I couldn't say yes to that one, bitch. All right. I like to go into the audience.
This is weird.
I don't know how to interact with it. Pretend I'm hitting you in the face. If you're at home, you can pretend that I'm hitting you in the fucking face. That's fun. Great riff. Did you get on? Okay, we recorded it. Good, because that was the most amazing riff I've done in years. I'll end on something funny. Oh, I'll talk about this. I have a wife. She's real, and she wants to be cremated when she dies. And I know this because she tells me twice a day. That's a lot, right? Like, we'll be sitting there watching Queer Eye, and my wife will be like, "Remember to burn my corpse when I expire." Ah, Jesus, okay. So she had a birthday coming up. So I thought what would be funny is if I got that taken care of. So I went to a mortuary and I said, "Burn my wife when she dies." And they were like, "We can't do that without her here." And I was like, "Well, you're ruining her present." And then they were like, "We can sign you up for something." And I had never thought, they were like, "Do you want to be cremated?" And I never thought about it before, but I realized I don't want to be cremated. I want to be a corpse. Because if that's the last amount of space I get, I want it. I want that rectangle. I want that grave. I want to inconvenience future generations. Oh, you want to build a school? Tough shit, I'm having a lie down. And I said, also, if you could make it so that my corpse is holding my wife's ashes, so that I can get her instructions wrong one last time. Sort of live, die the way I lived. Okay, last thing. So I told you I was raised religiously, and so sometimes I didn't get the information that I needed from my parents, and here's a story about that. So when I was about 11 or 12, this really happened. My parents didn't tell me they think they should, and when I was 12 years old,
Oh, yeah, that's enough. He's in bed. And what's this? Nope. Alright, I think that's enough for now. I think you get the idea. So that's the sports app. It's actually pretty good. Like, I was watching full games. Ugh. If you see in the YouTube channel, you see that I uploaded a new video, plane related, X-plane related. So, I don't want to. Why do I have to use an Xbox controller? Nah, you know what? I can't be bothered. Alright, I'll do that next time. I was gonna show you if we did that mid. If you want to see, you can just go on my YouTube channel. It's a Harley Quinn video of the Harley Quinn plane. Yes, so I will catch you later. Thank you to everyone who was watching. I see we have 2 people watching, so thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably be on X-Plane. I'll do more of the next VR, the sports related, if I get asked to do it. I did get some interest from the other videos and stuff like that. I'll have the webcam on so you can actually see me, and I guess. But alright, see you later.